Good day, everyone. You are welcome to Born Tutor channel. Today, we'll be talking about logical reasoning. And when we're talking about logical reasoning, we're talking about the way people think, that is, the ideology of people towards some certain things in life. Logic simply means the way people reason. That is what we call logic. And today, we'll be talking about logical reasoning. That is how people think and understand some certain argument. When we're talking about argument simply means a statement that brings about a logic way of reasoning. Example of an argument is that Nigeria Nigeria is the giant of Africa. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. This is an argument which can either have a true or false answer. So the true or false answer now depends on how people think. So that is an example of logical reasoning. To you, you might accept that Nigeria is truly a giant of Africa, and to me, I might object the fact that Nigeria is a giant of Africa. That is, it is subjected to our level of understanding, that is, a pre knowledge about what we're talking about. So, truly, we all know that Nigeria is a giant of Africa. So, we can say we assign the statement to be true. And since the statement is true, you represent it with letter T. And you can call this a statement Q. You can call this a statement Q. And statement is represented in this, just a small letter of any assigned letter. It might be A, it might be B. You can assign any letter to it to represent your statement. And under this logical reasoning, we'll be talking about some other terms like what we call a simple statement, a compound statement, an implication statement, and some more statements like that. So if you're just joining this channel for the first time, I will advise you to on your notification bell, subscribe to this channel, and like this video, because there are more things we'll be discovering on this channel. We talked about mathematics, solution to problems of mathematics, and also solve numerous questions related to mathematics. So find a place to sit down and let's start with what we call simple statement. What do I mean by simple statement? The example I gave you earlier, that is statement Q is Nigeria is the giant of Africa. This is an example of simple statement. A statement that you can either assign a true or false reply to. That's what we call a simple statement. If I say the sky is blue, that is also an example of simple statement. That is also an example of simple statement. But if I say I am going to the market today, this is not an example of simple statement. It is just a sentence that is, I'm telling you what I want to do today. Because I am going to the market today, you can neither tell me if it is true or false. Because it is not a true or false statement. It is just a sentence that is telling you what I want to do today. But the sky is blue. It's true. Because you can see that the sky is blue. Now let's say I say the sky is red, then you know that is false, because the sky is not red, the sky is blue. So the sky is red is also a statement, but it is just a false value statement. That is a statement whereby its value will be false. So this is what we call a simple statement. So I'd like you to write 5 simple statements and drop it in the comment section below, and I would check if you are truly correct. So let's go on. Another example of simple statement that we can have is x is equals to 3, x equals to 3, and your x greater than 2. So the fact that you stated that x is equals to 3 before, and you're now telling us now that x is greater than 2, makes this a simple statement. Make this a simple statement, because truly we can see from here that x is greater than 3, because greater than 2, because 3 is greater than 2. And if I say x is less than 2, this is also simple statement, just that this one is true and this one is false. That is what we call a simple statement. Now let's go to the next statement that we have today. When we're talking about true or false statement, it is also a simple statement, just like the one I gave to you earlier. But when we're talking about a true statement are statements that you can assign the value to be true. Just like the example I gave to us earlier, that Nigeria is the giant of Africa. That is an example of a true statement. And if I say the sky is red, is an example of a false statement, because we all know that the sky is blue and not red. So let me give you some examples. So these are two statements for us. And the first statement says, the statement A says, bedroom is a space to sleep at night. The second statement says, bedroom is where we cook and bath. So which of these statements is true or false? The first one that says bedroom is a space to sleep at night. It's a general knowledge that we all know that you sleep in the bedroom, and that makes this statement to be true. Whereby the other one says bedroom is where we cook and bath. Automatically, we can see that this statement is false, which means the first statement A is a true statement and statement B is a false statement. And that is what we mean by true or false statement. Although the two statements are still simple statements. The first one is a simple statement, the second one is also a simple statement. Just that this one is a true statement under a simple statement, and this one is a false statement under a simple statement. So let's go to another statement called negation of statement. When we're talking about negation of simple statements, it is just like talking about the opposite of simple statement. Truly, it is still a simple statement, just that you negate it. And if you write a statement A that says Nigeria is the giant of Africa. We call this a simple statement earlier because it has a true statement. And when we're talking about negation of simple statement, it is just the application of not word in any appropriate position in the statement. Let me give you the example. And it is represented by using this symbol. You put this symbol before the statement. And the negation of statement A will be Nigeria is not. And this is where the negation comes in. Is not the giant of Africa. And just like I said earlier, that it is the opposite of true statement, this statement is false. Since the first statement is true, its negation will be false. And if the simple statement is false, its negation will be true. Let's say a statement B, says the sky is red. The sky is red. And I told you, we know that the sky is blue. So the fact that I said the sky is red simply means this statement is false. But now the negation of the statement the sky is red will be the sky is not red. And truly the sky is blue and not red, which make this statement true. So whenever you're asked to negate a simple statement, the value you will have will be the opposite of the value of the true statement. So if the first statement is true, then the negation will be false. And if the first statement is false, its negation will be true, which you can have a table of value for, of statement P and negation of statement P. If statement P is true, its negation will be false. And if statement P is false, its negation will be true. So thank you for watching this video. This is under simple statement. And by the next time, we'll be talking about compound statement. So don't forget to like this video and share it to your loved ones. Share it to those that you know that they will need it. And don't forget to subscribe and on your notification bell. Thank you very much.